Okay. Bismillah. Bismillah. All right. Should be live now. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين صلوا عليه اللهم افتح لنا فتوح العارفين بك. Oh Allah, open our hearts and open our minds to understand your message and your wahi. Oh Allah, make us of the people of the Quran, among the people of the Quran. Give us the understanding of the Quran. Give us the ilm and the fahm of the Quran. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. One of the students coming with coffee, you cannot sharing. The idea of sharing. Sharing is caring. Green tea, you cannot share the green tea. Alhamdulillah. Oh, والله تبقى خدمتني. الله يجزيك خير. طيب. Now let's review very quickly what we have covered so far بفضل الله تبارك وتعالى. What did we talk about last time? What is it in Arabic? مخارج الحروف. The مخارج, the places of articulations of letters. I need some kind of answers for the questions. How many makhraj in total are out there? The question is for the brothers. Yes, go ahead. 5 makhraj. How many total makhraj do we have? 5 main makhraj. Total is 17. Wonderful. Of these 5 main makhraj, what are the 5 main? The first of the 5 main makhraj, starting down, going up. The question is for the sisters. And if somebody is good at drawing, if you can draw the same thing, you guys happen to have the same thing that I shared with you last time, the paper with some colors, the makharij al-huruf should be here. You have it with you? Everybody has it? Yes, this one. Mine is here somewhere. Can you share with me yours if you don't mind? Oh, right here. خلاص, I got it. Allah يجزيك الخير. I thought it's coffee. Green tea? ماشي. Barakallah fi. Can somebody put this in here quickly if you don't mind? Yes. No. Just don't put the letter. Just the places, and we are reviewing, so we can review on it, inshallah. So until the sister puts these, inshallah, just the face, and we can go from there. So starting down, the first makhraj is, sisters, al-jawf. From al-jawf, how many letters come? Anybody, raise your hand and go ahead. Yes. Yusuf. 3 letters. What are the 3 letters, Abdul Rahman? Alif, Ya, and Waw, with some conditions. Should be med, the long ones. I'm not sure if we talked about this, but Alif ul med, Ya ul med, Waw ul med. How do I know them? Because I do have Ya, which is not med, Waw, which is not med. How do I know them? They should be voweled or not voweled, with haraka or without haraka. Question for the sisters. Without haraka, no haraka. So Alif, no fatha kasra dhamma. Waw, no fatha kasra dhamma. Ya, no fatha kasra dhamma. What's on them? Sukoon. What is it? Sukoon. Vowelless. No sound on them. That's the first condition. We have a second condition. I don't remember talking about that. Second condition for the alif, the haraka before it it's always being fatha before the alif. So alif is sakina, before it is fatha. We're talking long, like, give me an example. Hiba, were you here last time? Hiba or Reem? Reem, you were here last time? No? Yes. For a, long a. Yes, it does have to be Arabic. Quran. Go ahead. Somebody. Yes, sister. Qala. Qala. Are we talking about qa? No. Are we talking about la? No. We're talking about the middle sound, long a, qa. That's alif. Give me an example for the wawul mad, Brother Jalal. Wawul mad. No, in the middle. It should be in the middle. Ulaika, there's waw, but it's silent. It's actually silent. You have a little circle. The waw that you picked out of the whole Quran is silent. Awla laka. Aw, let's apply. We said it should be sakina. Aw, is the waw sakina, brothers? Yes, it is. It's not awa, awi, awu. It is sakina. we said for the alif there should be fatha before it. For the waw there should be dhamma before it. For the ya there should be kasra before it. How to make it easy? Waw is like dhamma, so there should be dhamma before it. Ya is sakina, which is e. There should be kasra before it. Is that okay with everybody? You got it? So that's aliful mad, sakina, silent, fatha before it. Ya'ul mad, sakina, vowelless with kasra before it. Wawul mad, the long waw, should be sakina, silent with dhamma before it. That's wawul mad. Give me the example now. Khalas, that's the example, brother Tamam. All the letters of mad are in one word in the whole Quran. Nuhiha. Nu. That sound after the waw. Waw sakina. Preceded by dhamma, which is the vowel in the noon. So that's waw mad. He. The ya is sakina, yes. If it is maftuha, if it is with fatha, Sister Muhsina, how would it be like? I don't want to put people in a spot, but I want all of you. Brother Adil, you are on the spot now. If nuhi, I said ya is sakina. If it is not sakina, it will be what? Will it be nuhi? Huh? Give it fatha, give it kasra, give it dhamma. It will be nuhiya, nuhiya with fatha. Or dhamma, nuhiyu. It's nothing of that. It's sakina. Nuhi. What am I saying here? I'm trying to make you differentiate between long ya and other yas. Long ya, ya'ul mad, sakina, kasra before it. And then the third example is alif. Nuhiha. This alif mad is going to be always like that. And before it is going to be always maftuh with fatha. Now, these are the three letters of al-jawf. Brother Zakir, what are the three letters of jawf? And this is not colorful. What happened to the color, Brother Zakir? What happened to the color? Okay. Alhamdulillah. Now, from now on, two things. First of all, I'm trying to make this live and engaging. Second, I know my wife always puts me in the corner and says, oh, you said that. You're not supposed to say that. Don't spot the people. Don't. So sometimes I say things that's off. Please forgive me for that if I'm making any comment that's off. But I want everybody to be alive with me. طيب. What was the question that I asked? What are the three letters for jawf? The question is for you, Habibi. Alif, waw, ya. Maddiya. Should be long. حلو. These are the three letters of al-jawf. Where do they come from? Jawf. All the open area here, air flowing out. Right? So these are the three letters, which is the first main makhraj. Moving up here, we will have the second main makhraj as what, Sister Tasha? Second main makhraj. First one, jawf. Number two, no, main makhraj, all of it. Halq, throat. So jawf, halq, here it is. Jawf, halq, which is throat. The next one is tongue. This one here, tongue, the main makhraj. That's number three. What is number four? That's the tongue. Number four, two lips. This man has only one lip. Oh, it's like, yeah. All right. So that's a lip, right? So the two lips. In order for that person to say meme, he's going to travel like a mile to put the two together. But that's good. Nothing wrong against your. So that's the two lips. Jawf, halq, lisan, shafatan, two lips. Shafatan, two lips. Shafatan, two lips. And then the last one is khayshum, which is the nasal cavity, or the nasal, which is not for makhraj, it's just for the noon and meme, sound associating meme and noon. We talked about jawf. The second main one is what, Sister Tasha? Al-halq. Subdivided into how many makhraj? Three. What are the three? The first one of the three makhraj? Yes. What are the first one? What is the first one? One here. This is, I just get this off. Subhanallah. This came off of this over here. It's new. Okay. Are the three of them the same? Wallah. طيب. خير. So the first one, this is one here, and one here. All of these are throat. The first one is called أقصى الحلق. The second one is called وسط الحلق. The top one is called أدنى الحلق. In English, the farthest or the bottom, the middle, the top or the closest. Closest and farthest from the mouth, from here. We're always talking from here. So this is the farthest, this is the middle, this is the أدنى. Two letters come from أقصى الحلق, which are همز, ها, همز, not the alif, it's the a, u, e sound, and ha, he, hu, this ha sound. Two letters come from وسط الحلق, which are عين, حاء, a. Everybody, give me an a, brothers. The brothers are not a'ing. رب العالمين. Brothers. Sisters. رب العالمين. Yes, الع, not الآ, not الآ, not الهاء, العالمين. عين and حاء. The top part, أدنى الحلق, two letters. What are these two letters? غين, خاء. غين and خاء. So, 6 total letters. همز, هاء, عين, حاء, غين, خاء. Again, reviewing. Yes, please. همز, هاء, عين, حاء, غين, خاء. Brothers. Where does this come from? رزق من الله, subhanallah. Omar? Oh, jazakallah khair, brother Omar. All right, sisters. همز, هاء, عين, حاء, غين, خاء. Practice this. This is the second main makhraj called al-halq. Moving on to the tongue, which is the main makhraj, the main leading makhraj or place of articulation of letters. We will have the first spot on it. Change the color. The first spot on it will be, who knows? أقصى اللسان. So أقصى, the farthest. أقصى. أقصى الحلق, أقصى اللسان. Or the farthest part of the tongue. The farthest part of the tongue, how many letters come from it? Kamal. 2. What are the 2 letters? قاف and كاف. القاف أقصى اللسان فوق ثم الكاف. So قاف actually should be this way. If we put it in order, it used to be a napkin here. Right where? Right. So the قاف is first actually. The قاف فوق. Then the كاف. قا and كاف. Both of these are called الحروف اللهوية. You know when you اللهاء اسمها ايه بالعربي بالانجليزي يا دكتور البتاع المدلدله دي فوق؟ Uvula? Uvula. This is a new word I'm learning. Everybody knows the uvula. If you, in the cartoons, you know when somebody is, the thing that's dropping there. Uvula, right? Does it have any other name? Uvula. So these are called the uvula letters. الحروف اللهوية. This is in Arabic called luha. Luha. Lahawi. Qaf and kaf, close, very close to that. It's from the very root of the tongue, excuse the term. So, go ahead. Then, right after that is the kaf, closer to it, but not in the same spot. Ek. Like the K, same like the K. طيب قاف and كاف أقصى اللسان. Middle of the tongue. What? These are called حروف حلقية. حلقية, which is from حلق. جوفية, from جوف. لهوية, from اللهاء, from this uvula you call? Uvula? Okay. Then moving to the middle of the tongue was, who knows the middle of the tongue, how many letters? We need new faces. Yahya. 3. What are the 3 letters? أحسنت. Jim, Sheen, you can look, no problem. And Ya. Oh, there was Ya here. We didn't put the Jawf. Alif, Waw, Ya. This one is the Ya ul Mad long Ya, which is two conditions for it. What are the two conditions? Kasra and sukun. This one, no, it's not sukun. This one is voweled. It should be ya, ye, or you. That's the difference between the two yas. So ya, ay. Repeat it a few times. Ay. That's the middle of the tongue here, getting closer to the upper palate of the mouth. Ash, aj. These are called huruf shajariyya. From this is the area of the tongue that could be referred to as that. So jim, sheen, and ya. And usually these letters sometimes are confused. You say the jim with a flavor of a sheen. Give me a word with a jim. Anybody? Everybody needs to have a mushaf open in front of you to any page. Mushaf open. So if I ask you an example, look, and give it to me. Huh? Tajid, taji. How do you mix it with sheen? Tajid. ايه الكلمة تجد ايه؟ ثم لا تجد لك به تجي G. That's how jim should be. Some may mix it with sheen. Taji. I'm trying to make it wrong. Taji. ثم لا تجد. Taji. Is that G or she mixed? We're here to make sure that everything comes from the right place. Ya and jim also sometimes, or ya and sheen, could be mixed. Give me an example of this ya, which is ya with haraka, vowel. Give me a word, sisters, this time. Huh? Uli. It's not fatha. Uli is ya with sukun, which is this here, jawf. Oh, yeah, good. Did you use that same example last time? Okay, I remember there was ya. So ya ulil albab, ya. How can it be mixed with wattaquni ya uli, wattaquni ya. No, wattaquni ya. You cannot mix it. In some places it could be easily mixed with sheen. Wattaquni ya or jim. That's not a good example. Sorry, sister. Yes. Yes. Ahsanti. This is a good one. That's actually a very good example, especially Surah Al-Fatiha, that I want everybody to do their best to read it right. How can somebody read Iyaka wrong? Try. We're here to know the wrong and the right. Raise your hand. Yallah, bismillah. No time. We didn't add anything new yet. Brother Jalal. That's too much jim. Ijaka. Or I have heard it a lot. Ijaka. Iyaka. Is it sheen, jim, yeah? 10%, 20, 80, 20, 80, 90, right? So no, it has to be pure. Yeah. Iyaka. Brothers. Everybody. Iyaka. Sisters. Iyaka. Again. Iyaka. If you have a trained ear, you will be able to pick, even if one person is saying it wrong. I didn't pick it, which is good, alhamdulillah. So, jim, sheen, and ya from wasat al-lisan, the middle of the tongue. And now we move to the tip of the tongue, which will have a lot of makharij. Yes? Lisan. Yes. Give me two examples. Give me one example now. Open your mushaf. Give me an example of this or that. Any sister. You have a mushaf open? Open a mushaf. Give me one. Brother, give me an example of this. Give me an example of this. Put them together. بالمثال يتضح المقال. In Arabic they say بالمثال. With the examples يتضح المقال. The theory will be clear with the application. Let's apply. Give me an example. The word khabir. Inshallah, next time, if somebody can give me a bigger board, somebody can take it from there, that would be great. Khabir. Kha, ba, ya, and ra. خاء فتحة, باء كسرة, ياء سكون, خبير. Right? So that we have ya right here. What kind of ya is this? You tell me, nobody say. What ya? Is that this ya or that ya? This one in the bottom, which is called ya'ul med, long ya. Ya'ul med. This is long med ya. Med, same thing, med. It does have it should have a sukoon. If it doesn't have a sukoon, it's this ya. This one should have a sukoon. The three letters, sakin, sakin, sakin. They have to be. The long ya. Khabir, ir. Oh, yes, the sukoon is not written. That's a Quran thing. Yeah. But I mean, it's not haraka. It has sukoon. If it doesn't have anything on the mushaf, that means it's sakina. All right? Got it, Brother Jalal? If a letter does not have any haraka on it, that means it's sakin. All right? So it's sakin here. Khabir. Give me. Yes. We're getting to this later. You're jumping to 5th grade when we are still in the 3rd. All right. We're getting to that. But we agree that this is sukoon. Khabi. How do I know? It's not ya. Khabiya. It's not khabiyi. It's not khabiyu. Means it doesn't have a, e, or u. The three main vowels. So it's vowelless. That's ya'ul mad, which comes from the jawf. How do I know it? You can keep saying it for 5 days. Khabi. It's long. It doesn't stop. Give me an example of this ya. Any ya with any haraka, vowel. Anybody? Yusuf. بآياتنا yeah, بآياتنا. Can you give me a small word if we what? You read. Yes. Good example here. Al-Haya also is good. Every example is good. Yuridullahu. Yuri. Actually, this is a good example because it has both. Yuri, 2 ya. The first ya has dhamma. You. I cannot keep going with it. It's just ya with dhamma. You. If I say it long, if I say you, I will be adding wow actually in it. So this one is you. But this one is sakina. Yuri. So that one has haraka, vowel, you. It could be e. It could be a. Ya ayyuha alladhina. Yeah. But that one is long ya. What is a long ya? Sakina, silent. No haraka, with kasra before it, with e before it. So this is the long ya, which is flowing. Khabi. What's moving? What makhraj is moving as you are saying this? I can tell you this kha, repeat it. You will see where is the vibration happening. On the throat somewhere. B, you tell me. B from where? B. The lips. Ra. You tell me. From the tongue, the tip of the tongue. Now when I come to this one, it's not kha, it's not b, it's not r. It's khabi. Nothing. It's air flowing. However, this one, you will see that your tongue is like making a wave. That's where it happens. Got it? So that's the ya with haraka, sheen and jim. Jim, sheen and ya. Moving on to the tip of the tongue will be the next makhraj for. The tip of the tongue will have a lot of makharij. And that's, I'm not sure if we discussed this last time. The first one, the two sides of the tongue. Yes, let's talk about the side. Two sides of the tongue. Basically the tongue, this is qata aradi. It doesn't show both sides, but either with both or one side of the tongue getting to the molars. If we assume these are the teeth, and then we have the molars, which is the big teeth in the back. The tip of that tongue, either one or both sides touching the molars or getting to the molars, this is the makhraj of bod. It's like heavy D, like heavy D. It's not da, it's ba. ba, ba. So the tongue is this, my hand, imagine my hand is the tongue, ba. Or both sides, ba, 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 ba. Try to practice it right now. Any problem practicing? Yes. We're getting to them all. We're getting to all of them. But dad is one of them, which is from the tip of the tongue at the bottom, green. It's bottom green right here. Side tongue, حافتي اللسان. The two sides of the tongue. Dad. If you move forward still from the side of the tongue, but dad is here, lam is going to be, the next letter is going to be towards the front side. The front side if you want, or all along the side actually, especially the front, is going to be the lam. The difference between this lam and the English lam is the lam in English is mufakhama. This one is just la, see? Allah. Allah. Say it. Ashhadu Allah. Allah. So that side of the tongue is getting to the teeth. If I open my mouth while saying it, that will be the lam. Yes. You are, not the whole tongue. The side of it is going up. Either both in the dad or one side. Most people won't be able to say it with both. It will be just one side. Just going up. الذين. So if this is the tongue, one side, this side is going up. Not the whole tongue is going to the side. With the dad and with the lam. Ab with the side of the tongue. Lam with the side of the tongue to the end of it. الذين, like that. So this is the lam is going to be around the side. If we imagine this is the side of the tongue. Now getting to the tip of the tongue, which will be a lot of them will be there. Tip of the tongue, طرف اللسان. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. مخرج القاف, we got that. مخرج وسط اللسان. إحدى حافتي اللسان مع ما يحاذيها ضاد, we got that. The next one is lam, we got this also. The 10th مخرج will be طرف اللسان مع ما يحاذيه من لثة الأسنان العليا تحت مخرج اللام. So, tongue is here. What comes from here? Imagine this is my tongue. The back, this is the top, this is the bottom. What comes from here? Qaf and kaf. What comes from the middle here? Jim, sheen, and ya. What comes from the side of the tongue going up to the molars? Da, the heavy D. What comes from it? Right to the front a little bit. حرف اللام ما بين مخرج الضاد مع محاذاة من الأسنان العليا. طيب, with the lam will be getting up above to the gum a little bit. So the dad getting to the teeth, the molars, to the teeth, the side, like here, hitting here, this side of the tongue hitting here. Lam, the side will be hitting almost to the gum here. That's the difference. So the side of the tongue, is my tongue showing by any chance? الذين that's lam. ضاد ولد the tip will touch the tip of the tongue, or the side of, not the tip. The side of the tongue will be touching here on the molars. ضاد, you can actually better put it here. ضاد and lam. Lam will be on the gum, if this is the gum area. طيب. Moving on to اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد. The 10th one will be طرف اللسان مع ما يحاذيه من لثة الأسنان العليا تحت مخرج اللام قليلا يخرج منه النون المظهرة. So we're not talking حافة or طرف or side of the tongue. We're talking tip of the tongue. Tip of the tongue, this area, the very tip of it, touching, these are the teeth, the gum above the, if these are the frontal teeth, let's imagine these are the frontal. So the gum right here will be noon. مع طرف. So this touching here. An. Every time I say the sound, I know where it comes from. It's for you. Say it as many times as you can. If you don't say it right, tell me, Sheikh, no, it's not hitting the gum. It's hitting somewhere else. An. Na. Right? Everybody agrees? This is where it is. Tip of the tongue. طرف اللسان. طرف. Hitting. Does it hit the tooth, the upper tooth or teeth? No. Gum. The root of it with the gum. أنهم. Give me an example. This table. أنا صببنا. أنا لهم. Any example? علينا. إنا. Any other examples? Huh? كان. So that's what happened to the tongue, touches here. Beautiful. That is مخرج الراء. Next question, and this مخرج النون I mean. And this is a nun المظهرة, the clear nun. The one that will be followed by one of these, we talk about this later. Some noons, we say them pure na and na. Some other noons we will hide them. We will make ikhfa or make idgham. Hide them or assimilate them. In this case, it's not going to be na. It's going to be we'll talk about this later, but that will not come from here. It's just the nasal sound that will come. That's the sound, the place of the sound of a noon al-mudhara, the clear noon that has idhar. We will explain later, inshallah. So this is a noon al-mudhara. Going to number 11. I think we said that last time. طرف اللسان مع ظهره مما يلي رأسه ويخرج منه الراء. The tip of the tongue is this. This is the tip. But the tip from the top. The first top part closer to the tip. مع مما يلي ظهره يخرج منه الراء. Flat. It's flat, and this is going to be the ra, the Arabic ra. Ar. You remember? I think we said that. With the R in English, you will bend the tip of it. That will give you R. But in Arabic, we will not bend it. We will keep it flat. It will go up a little bit. Arra. Closer to this area, but not touching it. It's not going to be arra. If it touches it, it will be noon. Amma. Noon mixed with lam. Arra. So this ra. And we do not repeat it. We don't say arr. It's one. Ra. We'll talk about this in sifat. طيب. You're mad? مراجعة. معلش. طيب هذا الراء. We did the ra. Where does the ra come from يا دكتور تمام? Where does the ra come from? Tip of the tongue. That's why I'm making the muraja. Next to each other. From where? Tip of the tongue. Will give me, if it touches the gum, it will give me noon, an, like in English. No difference. Ra, not touching it. Same place, but the tongue is flat. Make sure it's flat. It's not bent. That will give me makhraj ra. Next. Yes, we will come to that. La, there's no difference. It's going to be the makhraj, but the shape of the tongue will be different. Brother Jalal, you know a lot of tajweed. You're jumping ahead. Wait. You're talking tafkhim and tarqiq. Brother Umar behind you can confuse everybody by what he knows. But just hold on. Allah yazik khair. We get to sifat al-huruf in a little bit, inshallah. The next makhraj will be the makhraj number 12, which is ظهر رأس اللسان وأصل الثنيتين العليين ويخرج هما ثلاث أحرف الطاء والدال والتاء. So basically, all right. So this is the tip of this tongue and أصل الثنيتين العليتين getting to almost the same place of the noon, and but a little bit lower, touching the root of the teeth. That was touching the gum, purely the gum. This one from the tip of the tongue, touching the root of the teeth with the gum, you may say, that will be ta, which is the orange one. Ta, da, and ta. At, ad, and at. That touches this teeth from the root of this teeth from the back. You can say it touches the gum a little bit. Ta. Do we have any? I think there were 2 or 3 colors. طيب. Let's use this one. So ta, da, and ta. Ta is like the heavy T, like not the ta. Actually, this one, both of them. Ta is same like T in English. Dal is same like D sound in English. The bigger form of it is da. Da, da. Ta, ta. Both of them closer to each other. From where? طرف اللسان, from the top. Tip of the tongue on the top side goes where? Where does it go, Selena? From the back. The top teeth, الثنايا العليا. If you want to get the name of these, because they will come a lot, these 2 ثنايا, they called ثنايا. ثنايا. And these bottom 2 here, they are called ثنايا. ثنايا العليا, the upper ثنايا. ثنايا السفلى, the lower ثنايا. So it's touching the tip of the tongue, touching the back of ثنايا عليا, of the top teeth with the gum. That will be the top teeth, yes, the top teeth from the front. Ta, da, and ta. I don't want you to get to the technicality. All I need you to do, to know, is where does the ta, da, and ta come from? Because if you don't know exactly where they come from, if you put your tongue up or down a little bit, left or right, that's what's going to give you the accent. It will take it off. The sound will be off. So, give me a word with ta. Ta. Word from the Quran with ta. Brother, who said? قول. طه. There is a surah begins with ta. طه. قول it يا brother عادل. Ta. He said ta. Now we will fix that once we study the sifat. We did not study the sifat yet. You mix sifa, one of the features of this with this, or this with this. But right. So طه. This is ta. Give me another example for ta. Sulta. Sulta. I want you to ignore all the other sound. Just focus on the sound we are focusing on. Sulta. Ta. Ta. Make sure your tongue is touching. These are the front teeth. Can you get me the lipple? Allah يخليك يا brothers. Wallahi, I don't know how would I make it without you, akhi. MashaAllah. So these are the frontal teeth, top teeth here. Imagine these nails here. This is the tongue. All of that is imagination, okay? So the tongue is going to go here on the, if these are the root of the teeth, it's going to go hit here. Ta, 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 ta. That's the ta. Give me a word, another word. طيرا وأرسل عليهم طيرا ta, ta, ta. One of the things about ta is it doesn't have hams. I am going ahead a little bit. Don't release air in it. Don't say ta, 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 ta. No, we will study this. It comes with ta, but not with ta. Ta, 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 ta. It just explode without any hams, without any air. So ta. That's much better. Color is back. Alhamdulillah. Huh? Sirata. Ahsan. That's a good one. Actually, if you can give me example from Al-Fatiha, most of the time that will be great. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Everybody. الصراط So ta, not ta. In almost all Arab, they say ta. Fine when we speak, but when it comes to Quran, try to do it this way. Ta. صراط المستقيم. Ta. Dal, ad, same place, tip of the tongue, touching behind the upper teeth to the root of them. Da. Give me an example of the da. تعبدون. This is usually mixed with this, da and ta, because they are very close, D and T. تعبدون. Some, if you say it wrong, how would you say it? The dal. تعبدوا, to. It gets to the ta. تعبدوا, do. Give me another example. يأخذون عرض هذا الأدنى. أدنى. Another example, couple of examples. لقد. اهدنا الصراط. اهدنا. Don't mix with that. اهدنا. D. اهدنا الصراط. Like this. So that's dal. Let's get to the ta. Ta. This one has hams air coming. We'll talk about this hopefully if we have time. نستا. تا. نستعين. Wonderful. I don't think this is challenging. So that is that makhraj, which is makhraj number 12, with the tip of the tongue from the top touching behind the upper teeth with the gums. The next makhraj is makhraj number 13. Can we reduce it just a little? Makhraj number 13 will be طرف اللسان, the tip of the tongue again, مع ما بين الأسنان العليا والسفلى قريبة إلى السفلى مع انفراج قليل بينهما يخرج منه الصاد والسين والزاي. الزاي والصاد والسين, right? صاد والسين والزاي, which is the yellow color. The yellow color is going to be between the top, between the tip of the tongue will go between those two teeth, which will be together, closer to each other, open a little bit, closer to the lower one. That will be saw, which is the thicker form of S in English, and seen, which is the lesser form, same like S in English, and zay, which is Z, like Z in English. These are the yellow ones. That's going to be between saw, sa, za. Saw, sa, za. A sod, like as-sirata. As-sirata. Si. So the tongue is in between the two teeth, the two thanaya, ulya and sufla, the upper and lower teeth, closer to the lower one. Si. It's not going in between them. The position is right behind them, but not directly in between them, because if you put it in between, that's going to give us the next three. So, za, sa, and sa. We got the as-sirata. Give me another example for the seen or zay. Al-mustaqim. Imagine, again, highlight just the seen. And imagine yourself. It's all imagining. Al-mustaqim. If you want to know or compare it to other position, try to change the position of the tongue. I said put it somewhere in between those two teeth, from behind, somewhere. Imagine you are getting it right, left. Put it all the way up or down, and see how it sounds. For sa, for example, as it's getting to sad if I move. As it gives me funny sounds. So right in the middle, as for the Z. That's seen, sad, and zay. They are called huruf al-safir, the noisy letter, the letters of noise. If there's no noise coming from them, and you can tell, you are not saying it right. As, these are the letters of noise. We got example for seen, sirata, mustaqim. We need example for zay, za. Zumara, Surah Az-Zumar, Zu. This is not to be mixed with the dal that we will say in a little bit. So that was makhraj number 13. Makhraj number 14 will be طرف اللسان. We're still at the tip of the tongue. So see how many letters from the almost closer to the tip of the tongue. The number 14 will be طرف اللسان مع أطراف الثنايا العليا يخرج منه ثلاثة أحرف الضاء والذال والثاء. These are the purple ones. ضاء, ثاء, الضاء والذال والثاء. ضاء from here, I will say from here. ضاء, والثاء الضاء والثاء والإيه والذال. Yes. So basically this is the tongue touching the upper teeth. We're getting to the tip of the upper teeth. Like teeth. ثاء in English. ثاء. ظا. الظالمين. الظالمين. Any example for ثاء? ثقيلة. سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلة. ثقيلة. ذا كثيرة. ذال. Give me an example for ذا. صراط الذين. For many Arabs, they don't get this right. They get this. It's a common mistake for many countries, including Egypt, for example. ذال, they say, where is they? They mix it with this. They say صراط الذين. No, it's الذين. It's just where the tip of the tongue is. The tip of the tongue, if it is for here, right in the back, not touching the teeth, will give you the za. If it gets to touch the upper teeth, it will give you the. In English, sometimes we make it, we put it, we stick it out like those. No, it's not sticking out much. It's not fa. It's just barely touching the upper teeth. So that's the dha, fa, and dhal. All right. Any question here? So tongue, tip of the tongue, touching the أطراف الثنايا العليا, the tip of the tongue of the tip of the upper teeth. The number 15 مخرج will be بطن الشفة السفلى مع أطراف الثنايا العليا الفاء. بطن الشفة السفلى, the lower lip from inside, touching this upper teeth. If this touches this, those who know it from before and those who know Arabic, I just said it now, don't give me an answer. Everybody else, imagine when you put this, put the tip, the lower tip from inside to the top, basically just from the top, put it with the upper teeth, the tip of the upper teeth, and push and tell me what letter is that. Raise your hand if you know. Raise your hand if you know. If. Fa. The fa in English is like F in English. Fa. That's how fa is happening. That's how fa. Fa. فَالَّذِينَ. Fa. The tip of the upper teeth touching the بطن الشفة السفلى. The inside part of the lower lip, that will give you the fa. فَالَّذِينَ. Some people say it with both teeth. Fa. That's not fa. That's not pure fa. Fa. Or they don't make sure that it's touching. So that's the makhraj of al-fa. Tip of, not the tip. The tip of the teeth, yes. The tip of the upper teeth, طرف الثنايا العليا, touching بطن, the inside of the lower teeth. That's makhraj al-fa. That's number 15. Moving quickly to, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad, makhraj number 16. We have two more, or actually one more after that, will be putting the two lips, not just one lip touching the upper teeth, but this lip is touching that or getting closer to that lip. The two shafatain together. How many letters will come from that? These are the yellow, actually the blue ones. The blue ones, we already tackled the fa. This will get to the upper teeth to the lower lip. But if the lip gets to the lip, that's going to be what? How do I get it? So let me do it this way. That will be waw, ba, and mim. Aw. Two lips getting together, round, making a round shape, give you the wa sound. Ba, ab, getting together, touching and releasing. Ba, ab. Mim, getting together, touching and staying with the nasal sound, come from the nasal sound, associated to the mim, associated to the noon, So, but for the mim, both lips will get together. Ma, That is the makhraj number 16. Makhraj number 17 of the total makhraj will be al-khayshum, nasal cavity, which is it doesn't have a letter, but it's a sound that comes associated with two letters and only two letters. Meme and noon. And do we put the noon? Oh yeah, noon is here. So that's the when I say tip of the tongue, touching behind the upper teeth at the gum. But there is a sound associated with it. If I close my nose, I'm not going to be able to say it. Imagine you saying n. Close, it becomes del. It becomes this. Ad. Right? Meme, m. If you close, it will be ba. Ab. So the nasal sound associated with meme and noon comes from the nose. So these are the 28 Arabic letters. Let's go over them. يلا. Brother Umar, مخارج الحروف. He will get it to you. Say مخارج الحروف 17. Do you have Al-Jazariya in front of you? Can you pull it? The Arabic and the English. طيب. Until he gets to that, let me know when you're ready, inshallah. So there is a few lines of verse. How many of these? From actually 11 lines, just 11 lines. It will give you all the letters and where they come from. And they rhyme. So if you memorize them in Arabic, which is one technique, something called mutun, matn in Arabic, it gives you something that I've been talking about for the past 2 sessions. Each session is over 1 hour. It gives it to you. You will see he will read it in 30 seconds or a minute or something in a song, like some kind of a rhyming poetry. Go ahead, please. La, you're not supposed to read it. You're supposed to say it by heart, ya habibi. Huh? Ra. Oh, yeah. Where is Ra? Hold on. I forgot Ra. Did I put Ra? Where Ra? See? Which one? Ra. Somewhere here. Ra. Okay. والراء يدانه لظهر أدخلوا ها من هو من فوقه ضاء شفة فالفاء يلا give me the English quickly. This is the meaning of what he said. Hold on, brother. Oh, I was supposed to give you that earlier for the sake of those who are watching.
So articulation points are 17. The empty space in the throat and the mouth has the alif and its two sisters, the waw and the ya, and they are the med letters which stop with the stopping of air. Then from the lowest part of the throat are the hamza and the ha, and from the middle is the ayn and the ha. Its closest, the throat's area closest to the mouth are ghayn and kha, and the qaf. The deepest part of the tongue above the meaning looking from mouth inside the mouth, the qaf is deeper than the kaf. Lower meaning closer to the mouth, and the middle meaning middle of the tongue. Then you have the jim, the sheen, and the ya. And the dad in the meaning of the tongue side when it's closed. Then you go to the molars. From it's the side of the tongue, left or right, and the lam, its side of the tongue, lowest part, closest to the mouth until its side ends at the tip. And then the noon from its tip, or the tip of the tongue, is found under the lam, closer to the mouth. And the ra is close to it, the noon, the top of the tip. And then the ta, the dal, and the ta from the tip of the tongue, from the top of the side, the upper incisors, and the whistle, meaning the letters that have the characteristics of the whistle, Sad, Zay, and Sin. Then from the tip of the tongue above the two lower incisors, Dha, Dhal, and Tha, with the upper front two incisors. And then from the edge of them both, the upper incisors in the tongue from the inside of the lip. So the Fa with the edge towering the incisors. And the Ghunna has the nasal passage of the articulation point.
ممتاز. Who knows the Arabic alphabet in order? You shouldn't be here if you don't know them. Just kidding. All right, the ABC of Arabic, the Alif Ba. Astaghfirullah. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Dhal, Ra, Zay, Sin, Shin, Ta, Dha, Ghain, Fa, Lam, Mim, Noon, Ha, Waw, Ya. 28. Beautiful. Let's get them each one. Now we followed the makhraj. From this makhraj, alif, waw, and ya. It's like random letters. But now we will go with the order of the alphabet, and I'm not testing, but hopefully that's another form of reviewing them. We will go alif, ba. So alif, basically, alif is the hamza. Alif is the hamza, which is the hamza, this one. So alif, the a, comes from, raise your hand and tell me, and hopefully you give me a good explanation. Don't tell me the throat. It's good, but I mean, like, we studied, been talking for 3-4 hours to tell me where exactly does it happen. Yes, sister. What's your name, sister? Sadia, go ahead. I'm talking about alif, a, not the long. You have a problem with the long ones and short. So that one is the long alif. It has a sister that's not long. It's just a, I, u. So alif is this. Aliful mad. Long alif is this. Now, tell me, أقصى الحلق. Alif أقصى الحلق. Ba. Do you agree? Everybody agrees? Yes. Ba. Do you want me to tell names? To say, go ahead, sister, say the ba, say the ta, or we go, whoever wants. Oh, you're ready, so you're confident. Ba. Lips is wrong answer. Because from lips, I can tell you, the lower lip with this will give me the fa if it touches this. Both of them will give me waw, ba, and mim. So which one? Talk in detail. So the lips, ba, together touching each other. Good, ba. Ta, 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 ta. One good technique, even if you don't know, repeat it. Say it several times. Ta, 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 at. Yes, I know from where. So ta. Yahya. Aywa, from where? Tongue going where? That, with the gums. Back of the teeth with the gums. It's not the tip. If it's a tip, it's going to be something else. So the back of the teeth is not accurate. Back of the top. Inside, you said incisors. Incisors اللي هم الايه؟ قواطع اسمهم? How do you call the up and down? Upper incisors, lower? كويس خلاص. Alhamdulillah, we have a dentist in house. So upper incisors, root of the upper incisors. That's ta, 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 ta. Good. Alif, ba, ta. قول. What was I doing for the past 2 days, Brother Jaleh? No, they are going good, mashallah. I give you an example. Alif, ba, ta, fa. Your turn. Fa, f. Try. This is the whole point. Try. Not the upper palate. Fa. Where are the teeth? Hold. Fa. The tip of the top incisors. The tip of it. ثاء 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 ألف باء تاء ثاء جيم أج جج 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 ج ج ج. Give me the جيم. Raise your hand. خلاص. I'm not gonna pinpoint, but I will say, brother تمام. The middle of the tongue, وسط اللسان. Try to connect. Try to get the Arabic terms if you wish. So ألف باء تاء ثاء جيم حاء حاء حاء. Raise your hand. Yes. وسط الحلق. That's right. Yeah. وسط الحلق. حاء خاء 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 خاء. Raise your hand. أخ. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. أدنى الحلق, which is ألف and هاء. Is it? Oh, أدنى أدنى. Yes. Here. غين خاء. You're right. أشوف شوية. صح. So أدنى الحلق. أحسنتي. That's right. خاء. دال دال دا 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 أد 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 أد. Raise your hand and try. Yes, sister. دا. Yes. طرف اللسان. أحسنتي. Touching where? دا دا. Good. It's good so far. طرف اللسان touching. Look at it here. It's touching the gum of the top incisors. Right behind the top incisors and with a little bit of the back of these upper teeth if you wish. So, دال. أد أد أد. ذال. After dal comes ذال. أذ. عبد الرحمن. What happens between the teeth? Tip of the tongue touching mostly the upper teeth. Upper teeth. So the. Beautiful. ألف دال دال راء الراء. It's here. It's all here. It's a revision for you. You can look at it and tell me. Only 3 or 4 people. Maryam Patel. It's not touching. It's going up closer to that right behind the upper teeth. Is it bent to the back a little bit or straight? Bent or straight? If it's bent, it's going to give me the R. That's going to be the accent, the ra with accent, which is you don't want to have it. Ra. Dal, ra. Zay. Easy one. Zay. What is zay? Where does zay come from? Reem. The tongue goes between the teeth, but it's not right between the upper. It's the position is right in between from inside. Z. Seen. Letter seen. S. Same like one. Huh? Where? They both go together. Sad, seen, zay, and sad. So the tip of the tongue is between the two teeth, but inside. S. Sheen. Ash. Sister Muhsina. The middle of the tongue. وسط اللسان. That's sheen. Seen, sheen, sad. Then sad. As. You can look at the diagram here. Yes. طرف اللسان. أحسنت. We're saying صاد or ضاد now? صاد. طرف اللسان. Same. Between the two teeth, but from behind. Between the upper and lower incisors, from the back. صا, ذا, and سا. طيب. سين, شين, صاد, ضاد. أض. Yusuf. Side of the tongue with molar. Either on one side or both sides. ضاد, طا. الطاء. الطاء. Look at it here. It's here on the orange one. Yes. طاء, دال, and تاء. 3 of them. The tip of the tongue touching up on the root of the gum, closer to the root of the top incisors. الثنايا العليا. أصول الثنايا العليا. Which letter did we saw that? طاء. ظاء. Then ظاء. ظا. Tip of the tongue touching the upper teeth. الظالمين. طاء ضاء. عين. العين. Where does it happen? Where does it come from? Raise your hand. تمام. وسط الحلق. عين. غين. أغ. والله غالب. أم جلال. Top of the throat. الغين. أدنى الحلق. أحسنتي. غين. عين. غين. فاء. أف. Yes, Yusuf. Top teeth touching بطن الشفة السفلى. Yes, exactly. So that's al-fa. Qaf. Give me qaf. qa 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 qa. أقصى اللسان. قاف. كاف. ka 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 ka. أقصى اللسان. Right behind the qaf, or actually closer to the front. قاف كاف لام الذين. Where is عبد الرحمن? لام. Do you remember? لام. Brother Zakir. لام. Where? Huh? Side of the tongue, touching the upper teeth. الذين. قاف كاف لام ميم ميم أم. شفتين touching, getting together. نون أن. Tip of the tongue touching where? Na أن. Gums of the upper, behind the top incisors. أن نون. قاف لام ميم نون. هاء ها أقصى الحلق. واو أو شفتين, getting round, getting together and making like a circle. ياء أي. This ياء is from where? It's not ياء المد. وسط اللسان. And then those three are the mad formation of alif and waw and ya, long حروف المد ساكنة from الجوف. I was hoping that we will finish the صفات الحروف today, or all the features of the letters, but that's inshallah what we will get to next time, which is one of the most important lectures, is to know, now we know where does each letter come from, we need to know what are the features, what are the صفات of each single letters. This is what differentiates the recitation, the qira'ah of somebody who recites like the Prophet ﷺ, or like it should be recited, versus somebody with accent. That's all in, half of it is in makharij, but many people know the makhraj, but they mix the sifat or the features of the each one. Wallahu a'lam wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa jazakumullahu khair.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا